Hello friends, Simpson's not coming in to work today for the second shift in a row. What are we going to do about that? Welcome back to This is the Police. Kang wants to go home because I'm drank too much. Today some of my relatives have come to visit. They're from another country and we've never even met before. Can I have a day off? No. There are stripes to give out. Interesting. I would have liked these to have fallen on shift B. Not to worry though. It's time for Robbins to get a new stripe. And us to get some Chopin. Day number 99. Your friend sent you your share from the sale of money. Take it all. And the sale of heroin. Take it all. We're being greedy. We need to be greedy now. We are approaching the last sort of area of where we want to be, but money-wise. But hey, every little helps. Morris Brown frequently visits the intensive care unit since his daughter had an accident 2 days ago. But this time, after talking with the doctor, Morris drew a pistol and took several attendants hostage. I won't let anyone go until you stupid lazy pigs start doing something about my daughter. Okay? Serious situation, so Dream Team, God Bomber, Charleston, Krause, BRSL, Guy, Quatch, Trevor, and SWAT Team. Which still leaves 6 behind. Let's hope they get back fairly quickly, and let's also hope that day 99 isn't quite as insane as 97 and 98 were, although 2 calls come in at the same time here. Vandalism in City Centre, massive fight at the Corn Monument. This is the police. I want to report 3 ghouls who came and painted the wall of my house, covering over all my graffiti. I spent a week on that. They destroyed a priceless work of art. Okay. During a scheduled rally at the mayor's office, animal rights advocates were pelted by 5 decapitated chickens, presumably thrown by slaughterhouse employees in counter-protest. A massive fight started, involving armed men. Eyewitnesses report that several people are already wounded. "14 seconds. I don't know if it's going to be enough. I'm pretty certain it's not. We're ignoring the vandalism. Not going to be enough. So, it's going to be Purdy Grant's song. Griffith Taylor and Taggart McStone. Vandalism report, false alarm. Municipal workers doing their jobs. Thought so. This is the hostage situation. All went well. And they're back. We received several complaints about a man in the park. A whole stream of people are going past. They shake his hand twice and quickly move on. Witnesses believe he's selling drugs. Not convinced at all, but we'll give you 4 people. Mass riot boutique. A new boutique advertised a sale and hundreds of people showed up to the event. When the doors opened, the store's visitors rushed in and started a stampede. A fight quickly broke out and many customers took advantage of the turmoil, fleeing the store without paying for their goods. Let's just get everyone out on that one. Apparently we can't use the SWAT team to be store security. A huge crowd of people are beating each other with bats, batons and dead chickens. Throw tear gas grenades into the crowd. Dive into the crowd and arrest anyone carrying a dead animal. Shoot the dead chicken lying on the ground. Oh, I'd love to. Tear gas, though. Tear gas is the way ahead here, guys. Shoot the dead chicken, for fuck's sake. Bomb threat at Atticus Tower. An old man strapped with dynamite walked into the insurance company's offices. He says he's going to blow himself up unless the company immediately pay him everything they owe him. Right, so we're waiting for people to get back for that one. Reporting the drug sales. Apparently there was something going on. I felt like that may have been a false alarm, but... So, bomb threat, Atticus Tower. Let's get Purdy, Grant and Song. Taylor and McStone on that one. With the SWAT team. Victor Josh. Dump. Mr. Boyd, I had to dismiss one of the assistants who helped me with my hives at my apiary, and in retaliation, he took all of my hives to the landfill and stole all my beekeeping suits and other equipment. I need 3 strong men who can pick up the hives from the landfill and who aren't afraid of a few bee stings. I'll owe you one, and I'll give your men a year's supply of honey. Report on the mass riot. Yeah, okay. We'll give you Guy, Trevor and Griffith. Trevor, you're going because you took the day off yesterday. Griffith, you're going because you asked for the day off today. And Guy, you're going because we don't like you. Receiving stolen property, port warehouses. In a plea deal, a jewellery store robber confessed that some stolen goods are now being stored in a warehouse at the port. They are there now, along with his accomplices, who are armed and presumed dangerous. I'm going to wait for the dream team to get back for this one. So it's dream team with God Bomber, Charleston, Krauser, yeah, Beard Sal and Quatch. SWAT team's out on a job, so no SWAT team. But we are giving them 8 cops. Reporting the bomb threat. All went well. Loot found explosive. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. We're bringing it to the police station. Where it's probably going to go off and kill us all. Report from Victor Jush. Griffiths is dead. Oh dear. Boss, everything went fine until Griffiths tripped and dropped a beehive. The bees went crazy and swarmed all over her. The poor woman died of anaphylactic shock on the way to the hospital. We got stung too, so we're going back home. And honey, which Mr. Jush gave us, I'll never put it in my mouth. 3,000 for a dead cop. Heather Griffith. Well, I'm sorry. I don't feel great about that, but... Okay. While she was jogging in the park, the chief of the Freeburg Philanthropies Charity Fund was shot by a young man in a ski mask. 2 witnesses tried to detain the attacker, but he opened fire, then hid in a public toilet. Purdy is taking none of that shit. Purdy's gonna go get herself some. The police pull up to the warehouse. Inside there are sounds of cheerful talk and laughter. A policeman accidentally brushes past a trash can, and it rolls around with a clatter. "Who's there?" asked a voice from behind the door. This is Richard. I seem to have forgot my glasses. Could you please open up? Ready your weapons, prepare for an assault. Keep silent and don't move. Ready your weapons. The bolt on the door flips and the door swings open slowly. A man with a gun peeks out. Kick in the door and storm the building. Open fire at the door. Stay against the wall behind the doors and duck. Beside the doors. Yeah. We don't want to go shooting people. We just don't want to do it. We've gone almost 100 days without shooting people. I can't believe we killed Griffith. All she wanted was a day off to see her family, who she'd never met before. We made her work, and then we killed her. by sending her on a shitty job transporting beehives from a dump. I am morally incorrect. A passerby noticed a taxi brake abruptly at the curb and saw a fight going on inside the cab. The guy in back broke through the partition and he was shouting something and holding a knife to the driver's throat. Dream team for that one, please. Plenty cops in reserve. It's midnight, which means probably no more cases anyway. Like it was ever in doubt. Come on, it's Stovall and Robbins. Baloney's just dragging his heels, but they're getting him through anyway. So we're going to declare Griffith dead because, you know, that was a bit of a royal fuck up on our part.
Well, Jack, who's your favorite right-hand man?
Francis Kendrick. But go on.
A very good lawyer. Very good. Invented a way for you to keep your job. Though invented is hardly the word. He has a whole scheme. A big plan. I just had him on the phone. He's so full of ideas I could hardly get off. Believe me, Jack, this guy knows his stuff.
Wow, I do not know what to say, Martin. That's wonderful news. Can I meet him?
Yes, of course. He's not a local. Right now he's in court on the other end of the country, but he'll be with us in 8 or 10 days. When he gets to Freeburg, we'll sit down, the three of us, and we'll work through the details.
Sounds great. And now you want something from me?
Not at all. Yes. No. Well, I mean, part of his plan is a big public campaign for your support. Talk to the press, lots of interviews, maybe even a few street demonstrations. And it would be nice if your family was there with you. I know you're not talking with your wife, but maybe your children could...
No. Listen. My oldest son and his fiancée have arranged some sort of a trip around the world. A big 7-month tour. His girl's from a wealthy family, so they're taking him with them, along with my younger kids and a few of their friends. They're out there roaming the world, and I'm glad they're away from, well, you know, all this. They don't even know that I'm getting fired, and I'd like it to stay that way.
Okay, Jack. I thought you might say that. No problem. Oh, it's been a rough day. I think I'll go home and sleep it off.
Martin, wait. Look, you mentioned that you know Laura and me aren't talking, and, well, you think you could help find her?
Jack, I understand that's been hard on you, but I think we should focus on your retirement problem. We finish this, then we'll figure something out, okay? One thing at a time.
I hear what you're saying, Martin, but... Jack Boyd.
Well, Jack, you ready to listen to me ramble for an hour or two? I've had a very busy day.
Almost ready. Bear with me 1 second. Yes, Martin, you're right. One thing at a time. Thanks again. Go home and get some rest. We need your strength.
Hurry out of here, Martin. Go.
Now I'm ready.
Day 100. Military veteran Norris, Freeburg is a war zone. Teachers at University of Freeburg downgrade immigrant students. Slice Pizzeria feeds homeless. Don't give a fuck about your note. Fuck you, Robespierre, you suck. Vasilev doesn't want to come because the toilets might be dirty. Fuck off. No one else wants the day off. Day 100. Jesus Christ. Our share of explosives. Let's share it. It's a big day. Might as well try and get what we can. Do we want Donald Stokes to replace Griffith, who we lost yesterday? Well, no. We do, however, want to send Mark Fishback for more training. Roy as well. Sorry, I had to think there, but there you go. Mass riot, Diamond Dog State Penitentiary. The prison air conditioner system stopped working, and the problem might not be sorted out for a few days. Hearing this, the prisoners rioted, beat up the guards, and took over their cell block. They've taken several civilians hostage, and are threatening to kill them unless the prisoners start getting treated like people. The warden says the situation must be sorted out as quickly as possible, or the National Guard will have to be called in. Top 5, bottom 5. Seems like a good balanced approach, right? Child molestation, St. John's Cathedral. Oh god, it's the fucking church. Jesus. 11-year-old Michael Song, a boy from the choir, says he was molested by a priest, Aaron Huber. Let's get everyone we can get on that one. Mission from God, Unicorns of Arcadia Gay Club. Mr. Boyd, I'm a man of broad views, and I came to terms with the existence of sodomites a long time ago, especially when they keep a low profile. But now these perverts have started shoving their rotten little syphilitic noses into our affairs. Drugs are freely being sold in the Unicorns of Arcadia Gay Club, right there in the public toilets. I beg you, send your men undercover and clean this filth out of the city, as the Lord once cleansed Sodom and Gomorrah. I don't know what to do. Right, okay, I know what to do now. Receiving stolen property, ghetto. Mrs. Ferguson says a couple of guys have converted the house next door into a storehouse for stolen goods. They're robbing pharmacies and then selling the drugs. Gorshkov, Flores, Dowell, Oshiro. We could have sent the SWAT team there. Breaking and entering apartment house. April Alston heard a man break into her neighbour's apartment and start beating the woman who lives there. She screamed, and then the man kept on demanding something. I couldn't hear any details. Sanu and Robbins. By the time you guys get there, if you need backup, there will be backup. A young cashier went out for a smoke and noticed a suspicious black man slinking around a car near the road. The devil was crawling on the pavement around the car. He looked really suspicious, like a gangster. I think you're being racist, but sure.
Looks like we have a situation here.
All the windows in the house are lit up and there's loud music playing. Knock down the door, knock on the door, open up, it's the police. Open up. There's a guy with a bottle of beer sitting on the sofa, a gun on a nearby table, along with a handful of multicoloured pills. You got anything for a headache? Aim at the man, put down the beer, you're under arrest. Put down the beer. Two men with shotguns jump in from the next room and open fire. Flip the table over and hide behind it, retreat and surround the house. Shoot to kill, retreat and surround the house.
913.
Well done, guys. Loot found, pharmaceuticals. Seven frame case, child molestation. The door to the apartment is broken, but the police still knocked loudly and announced themselves. A brief noise comes from inside, and all is quiet. The cops enter. Sitting in the corner is a sobbing, battered woman with no one else around. The apartment has no electricity. Stop whimpering and tell us what happened. Search the apartment with a flashlight. Calm the woman down. Calm her down. The shocked girl continues to cry, but points a trembling hand towards the bed in the far corner. Don't be silly, there's no such thing as monsters. Nobody's under the bed. Check under the bed, flip the bed over quickly. Flip it over quickly. And catch yourselves a perp. Fight in the playground. Two young mothers had a falling out over something and they started to fight, scratching and pulling each other's hair. Come on, scramble these crazy chickens. They're scaring my son. Ozaki with Everts and Alejandro. I'm ignoring this because none of the church stuff has paid me at all, really. Suspicious looking man was the owner of the car, just looking for his keys. Yeah, you're just being racist. I thought the prices might go up there because we didn't do what the church asked, but no, there doesn't appear to be any actual downside to not doing it. Suspicious item, residential area. A frightened citizen found a strange box left by someone on our landing. It's got to be a bomb, she said with a squeaky voice. It's just like in the movies. Or, you know. A postman. A man who declined to give his name said that Mary Hinoyosa is keeping some stolen jewellery in a storage unit. She just went there now with something else she recently stole, but be careful, she's armed and dangerous and she doesn't like handcuffs. How do you know? We're giving you Fishbach, Kubilius, Gorshkov, Flores and Oshiro. We have a report on the fight. All went well. So, midpoint of day 100. A little over the midpoint, really. And not a lot happening. Suspicious individual in the farm. Let me guess. Oh no. Someone else. Donny Husted was walking in the evening with a friend and noticed that someone, or something, was watching them. We only saw the silhouette, but it seemed like a monster. Oh, we were so frightened. We ran to the nearest farmhouse and called you right away. Let me guess. Scarecrow. Suspicious item report? Oh, I do apologise. Haha. Suspicious item report. A homeless man left a box of junk near the entrance to the building. Huh. Receiving stolen property. She doesn't like handcuffs, remember. She's in them, though. Ask the Mafia to sell the jewellery. Mafia assignment. Jack, we have something going down today at Wise Dragon Restaurant at 0015. 2,500. Okay. I can be bought. I'm tempted to put more money into the secret bank account, but I don't want it to disappear. A couple were frightened by the scarecrow in the field, of course they were. A young couple were strolling through the park, hand in hand, talking nicely between themselves, when up ran a young man in a leather jacket. He snatched the girl from the hands of her boyfriend and started yelling loudly at her, like it was some kind of argument. According to a witness, the assailant could hardly stay on his feet, and it seemed like he was hiding some kind of weapon in his jacket. It's Team For Fuck's Sake. Fishback, Flores and Sanu. I can't believe it's taken me this long to realise that I could make words out of people I'm sending. Okay, Team Do. I don't know. Get yourselves over there. Help Team For Fuck's Sake.
210 in progress.
We have 3 frames on child molestation. We have 1 new frame in the missing person. I just don't know. We're gonna ignore this. It's a noise complaint for the restaurant. The 5th day of a damn wedding, they're still at it. Said a retired English teacher. Ah. We're very sorry, but, you know,
311 complete.
deal with it. Well done, Team For Fuck's Sake.
210 complete.
Who died? No one. That was a well-earned $2,500, I feel. Well, that is the end of day number 100. Not a lot actually happened, to be fair. So, until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.